Yeah, that sounds about right.
You'd find, for instance, I'm not sure exactly how far it is from here, but I know in the first third of the game, there's a boss that has an area of effect attack that causes 1 billion status ailments.
I should think Vane used to such hospitality.
All of them, or just a few?
Clever.
Almost all.
The bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade.
Like not petrified, not anything else like that.
Banquet.
I
dare say I've soiled my cuffs.
Pretty much, it causes it causes just about every status ailment that doesn't remove the character from battle.
Okay.
I'm talking like poison, confuse, disable, immobilize, slow, sap, oil, a lot of different ailments.
Wait, oil?
Oil is a status ailment given by some enemies. It makes you take triple damage to fire attacks.
Oh, I get it, because you have oil and it's flammable, okay.
I'm not sure exactly what the multiplier is, but I'm pretty sure it's at least triple.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to get oil off.
In fact, I don't believe the Asuna spell will cure oil. You have to use a handkerchief or a remedy to do that. And I'm pretty sure you need one of the remedy lore licenses to remove oil.
Wow.
Anyway, coming back from the palace, the enemies around here have gotten stronger. Luckily, they give you a map right off the bat.
So, battle this next area?
Yeah, the enemies in here are reasonably powerful, but with the gambit system, did you see how I didn't even have to select any commands, and my character started attacking?
Yep. Ooh, what's a firestone?
Loot. You sell it.
Oh.
Because unlike every other Final Fantasy game, in this game, you get item drops instead of gil from enemies, and then you sell that, and you sell all this loot at shops, and that's how you gain money. It's exactly what is done in MMOs. Matter of fact, the battle system in this game has a lot of things in common with the battle system from Final Fantasy XI. Also, I believe the interface is similar as well.
So, does this have the lasers?
I've only seen a couple of videos of 11. I haven't actually played it, and I don't plan to. Partially because you need to hook up your PS2 to the internet in order to even get on it, and you need
not exactly. They sell it for the PC.
Oh, it's for the PC. It's for the PC.
And it's for the Xbox.
Yeah. Because I've seen they got a few expansions out too now. I think for it.
Why?
I've just never really been much of an MMO guy because
Too much of a time investment?
Yeah, I already invest enough time in other games. Anyway, as you can see, this place is pretty big.
You have to. I know you have to come back to this place multiple times later on.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that until you're much stronger. There's a couple side quests you can do in here.
The Wraith hunt.
The Wraith hunt you can do early on, but you don't want to go too deep into this place after you clear it for the first time. I know there are a couple other things in here, but they start throwing like level 38 enemies in here.
So is it like a book of monsters where you can see what stats monsters have that you've seen while you have Libra on?
No, you can unlock monsters, you get their basic storyline for the monsters, but there's nothing kind of like what you said, like, oh, level whatever, 9... Because enemies in this game have mixed stats. you might find he's going against a Gigantoad right now. It's level 6. Later on, you might fight Gigantoad level 8.
Also, the enemies in dungeons vary a couple of levels. It's usually no more than 2 or 3 levels, but like each enemy in the game has a base experience value, and depending on the level of the monster, the base value is modified. Or not the base value, but the experience value is modified depending on what level the monster is. Another reason why I like controlling sword-wielding characters as opposed to my ranged attackers is that your people on the front lines should have high evasion and block a lot of attacks.
Do the enemies automatically go for, like, the person you're controlling?
Because they go for the party leader, and the party leader is the person you're controlling. So yeah.
Okay.
Not all enemies. Not all enemies do that. Most enemies target your party leader. Some enemies will target the first person.
That's why you want to keep your party leader like at a higher level than the rest of your team, because he'll take the most hits. Like on my game right now, my Vaughn, my party most of the time is level 17. Everyone else is 15 and 14.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Cut.
I've been absent for at least 2.5 episodes now.
So you know we're at the sewers, right?
Well, the time's showing up as 24, 44, 45, 46.
Okay, that's close enough.
Yeah.
That's close enough, too.
So, you've got Balthier in your... How's his name pronounced? Balthier?
Balthier.
Barthier.
Okay, it was a trick name then. Is there a reason this bunny girl is, like, dressed like that?
No.
She's a bunny.
Well, there's a lot of hints that she's a slut that likes to sleep with a lot of men. Almost every other Balthier line says something about her and men.
So is that why he said something about her being his partner?
Yeah, kind of.
Is there a reason the camera keeps zooming in right there? Not to try to turn this into a bad LP, I'm just saying. I mean, every time you get backed into a wall, it just zooms in.
This is not a Lurk Dog LP, okay?
A what dog?
We have standards.
What's a what dog?
Lurk Dog.
Lurk Dog, you wouldn't know him unless you've seen his LPs, and Lurk Dog is probably the most disgusting person I've ever met on the internet.
Is he the guy that as soon as one of his videos started, he basically said, penis?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, one of you guys mentioned that before.
I think I
This guy's boner.
And then someone mentioned Oyster, and how he just exaggerates everything for the sake of entertainment.
That's... Well, anyway, now that we've reached this chamber, I think we're about halfway out of here. Yeah,
Well, you got yourself a nice little teammate coming up here soon.
Oh?
Oh?
Kites?
Oh?
Yeah,
Kites? Whatever
that's
happened to
right.
Kites? I miss Kites.
Kites isn't a main character in this game.
I miss Rex.
I miss Bosch.
We'll be getting Bosch back soon enough.
Oh yeah, and you'll find out what really happened.